Hello guys and welcome back, and today we are going to have the pleasure of watching Mulikolo from the BIA clan playing his Type 58. He is top tier and he is going to show us how to do it. Now, regarding this special day in inverted commas, here's a small and yet interesting piece of information that I would like to share with you guys. Regarding Valentine's Day, in inverted commas again, do you guys know what the story behind Valentine? If you don't, which is most likely, well, he wasn't ready for the BT7.
Yeah.
But I'm ready for this hot babe. Anyway, getting back to the point. Artillery misses. Valentine was a Roman monk or bishop, I can't remember, priest, something like that, who back in the 3rd century, he used to marry couples in secret, and not just any couples, Roman soldiers to their loved ones. He used to marry them because back in the day there was some type of rule that they had made which says, look at the artillery shell going. Anyway, look at that. That's awesome. So, wow, what's the shell velocity on this artillery? That's ridiculous. Anyway, the gorilla hit him for 200. He bounced 75. Back to the point. So, the Roman Empire had decided that it's better off if our soldiers do not get married, because when they are married, they would be afraid of what would happen to their wives and their families if they died in, different bloody campaigns. And we all know that the Romans exactly weren't very peaceful. But that's beyond the point. So what this guy did called Valentine, he said, oh really? Okay, don't worry, I will marry you in secret and you can, you could be with your loved one. But unfortunately, he was caught, and the verdict which was issued was that he would be beheaded. Could you guys guess on which date? For those who've been following, or those who know the story, congratulations, it was on the 14th of February, today. Later on, as with the passing of time and this, the years and the centuries, people decided to change the story to make it something sound a bit, more likable. So other saints, in inverted commas, they said, no, we're going to change it into a celebration of love and as appreciation and stuff like that. So it evolved, even though I do not like that word very much, but let's use it for now. Ooh, nice shots. It eventually evolved into what we call today Valentine's Day, the day of the loved ones. It's as if, guys, I want you to pay attention to what I'm about to say. It's as if you have to wait for a specific day in the year in order to tell your wife, your fiance, your girlfriend, whatever, honey, I love you. Why not do it through other 364 days of the year? Personally, to my loved one, I tell her every day how much I love her. Every day. And she loves it. She never gets tired of it. So, word of advice, guys. If you're married, you're engaged, you have a girlfriend, don't wait until this day to tell her that you love her. I mean, it's a no-brainer, right? Anyway, having that taken care of, let's concentrate a little bit on the game. What's happening? Now, his team is evaporating. This guy's sitting right in the open like a Muppet. The P-43 BIS, the Tier 6 medium Italian tank, just died, and he got his first kill, as you just heard my announcer say. Now, why do I use this reticle? Pretty simple. If someone is sniping you... Ooh, nice shot. There goes the Hellcat. If someone is sniping you... Let me pause this and show you an example. Let me put this on free camera. Let's say, for example, someone is sniping you from somewhere here, and you get the red indication that you're being shot, and you know the direction. All you have to do is align this with the bush which you think that you are being shot at, and you just shoot back. Experienced players know how to do this, and it is absolutely amazing. Having said that, let's get back to the game. So, he has 3 teammates left. They are in the 1-2 line, and surprise, surprise, they're being overwhelmed right now, and they are about to die. First one to go is going to be the OI, if I remember correctly, or is it the T1 Heavy? Let's see. Let's see. I've watched this replay before. I do not remember all the details, but okay. Okay, fair enough. So, did you guys know this story about Valentine's? If you did, let me know in the comments below. And sorry to break it for you, but it's actually based... hat-trick. 3 kills, hat-trick. Based on the beheading of a pagan. Sorry, but it's the truth. So the T1 Heavy was the first to go. The score is 4-12. There are still 11 enemies alive. And at some point he's like, nah, I'm not going there. Let them die by themselves. The OI gets taken out by the KV2. Good job, KV2. I don't know if you're using the derp gun, but if you are, kudos to you. Personally, I use my KV2R, the premium version of KV2, which only has 1 gun. And believe it or not, the HE still works on that one. And now, let's pause it right there. Let's pause it right there. His entire team just evaporated. At the same time that he lost his last teammate, the BT7 unfortunately crashed. Why do I say unfortunately? You will understand at the end of the video. He spots a Panzer 3J, and he tells him, you can go back to the garage, my dear friend. He is top tier, so you know, it is an advantage, but still, right now he is facing 9 enemies. And his team didn't do much. You're going to see in the post-game stats how much damage they did in total. I've already calculated it, but I will talk about it in the end. So I have 2 things to mention at the end of this replay. How much damage his teammates did combined, and why it was unfortunate for that BT7 to crash. That tier 4 light super fast Russian tank. M8 takes 1 on the side and is left with like, I don't know, like 50 or so HP. The KV2 is moving forward like a Muppet, scooting as fast as possible to get under cover. Takes another shot, misses. That shot missed. That shot missed. He didn't do any damage. But what can you do? He was probably... I could just trying to imagine being in his shoes right now, how nervous I would be versus 9 enemies. I probably wouldn't make it. Probably. Most likely. I mean, even though you're top tier, the tier 4s can overwhelm you. If they rush in together, you're screwed. You're just as good as dead. Okay, now he takes a better approach. So he decides to go for cover to the classic position where you can defend the cap, which is, for those who don't know, it is right over here. You see where I'm pointing my mouse here? Spots the artillery and takes him out. Oh, excuse me, spots the M8. But he gets spotted! Oh no. Now artillery shells are going to start whizzing. Yeah, there you go. Now he spots the artillery. The Grillet. Daddy, I'm taking the Grillet because I saw this guy do 750 damage with it. How did that connect? And his dad responds, son, that's the tier 10 Grillet. Don't get confused. That's the Grillet 15, not the Grillet. Don't you just love these voices? Oh, poor KV2 is about to be taken out. No! No, he bounces a shot! And here come the British with their super slow turds. Monster kill. By the way, an interesting factor about the name Mulikolo, the nickname Mulikolo. Kolo in Greek actually means ass. Just saying. So all you're missing is a T and it becomes multi... Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not mocking the guy, just, you know, just fun factor. Oh, here comes the artillery shots now that you've been spotted by the Wolverine, who has committed himself. And he's trying to proxy spot you. Well, actually, he has. Oh! 222 from the Grille. Hey, Daddy, I got him. I shot for 222. What do I do now? Finish. Did you finish him off? No, Daddy, but my teammates will. Okay, good luck, son. The Wolverine hits him once for 94. He takes him out. There he goes. Now he's on a killing spree, having 7 kills. But he has no choice apart... His only choice, basically, is to defend the cap, because it's down at 15 seconds right now. The Churchills are being total Muppets, because they are... Yes, they are blind firing the bush, but... with what? You're blind firing it with what? And he barely made... Do you see how many seconds were left on the clock? It was like 6 or 7. Unstoppable. And 5-minute warning. Hey, Daddy, I'm capping. It's only going to take me 1.5 minutes. And I'm out in the open. Good job, son. Now that's the reason. They are blind firing the bush. But first of all, in the wrong position. And second, they're blind firing with HE. Oh my god, these players. Amazing. Amazing. Pool award. For killing 10 of the enemy team. Now, for the experienced players, can you already tell why I previously said that it was unfortunate that the BT-7 crashed, and why this guy over here is not honoring the day of, you know, the name of his tank is the day, because he's just moving just out in the open?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I love that. Valentine died on a Valentine. Just like the real Valentine. The only difference is that one guy died of beheading back like 17 centuries ago, and this guy died from a tank shell. That's the only difference. They both died. That's the most important thing. They both died. Oh, holy crap. Okay, now he's facing another Valentine, which could be anywhere at this point, but he doesn't give a shit. He's just gonna go in. I know, I mean, I've watched the replay before, I know. To be fair. But what he's doing, he still has 3 minutes, or he had 3.5 minutes before he did this. I wouldn't be going from that direction. I would be going from here, but then again, what do I know? I mean, I would have probably died if I were in his place, because I'm not that much good of a player. I mean, I've had my good moments. I've unlocked my tanks, but that was back in the day when the challenges were still quite okay. Now that they've nerfed the chi and they've nerfed the shit out of certain tanks, it's much harder to do. But thank God I finished with my reward tanks. I have no more grinding to do regarding reward tanks in that context. So, he didn't waste a shot. He says, aha, there's the artillery. Now, notice where the last position of the Valentine is on the map. He proxy spots him.
Oh, yeah.
Is this guy AFK? Is he? Is he? No, he's moving. But he's being a total Muppet. And he gets a mega kill. Now, guys, if you were the AMX 13AM and you were in this position, you were 1 versus 1 against a medium tank, which you know is low on HP, you could shotgun him with 1 shot. You could. It's possible. And he's coming from the other side of the rock. What would you do? Let me know in the comments below. And once you do, look what this guy did. Especially after being proxy spotted, what do you do? What do you do? Well, certainly not that, and that was mistake number 1 from the enemy. Mistake number 2, but I guess he was panicking, is that he shoots him with HE. Unfortunately, he pens him, and unfortunately, he kills him. Why do I say unfortunately? Well, he won the game. Fantastic. 13 kills. Fantastic. Remember what I said? That unfortunately the BT7 died. He crashed. Look what's on your screen right now. It says Mulikolo is about to get Rezainai Heroes Medal Award. He is not, because unfortunately that was the last enemy. The BT7 would have given him this reward. But let's go to the post-game stats and let's look how our friend did. Okay, so here we are. Our friend makes 130,764 credits. He gets Ace Tanker, no big surprise there, Bruiser, Duelist, which means that you destroyed at least 2 enemy vehicles that caused damage to your vehicle. Ricochets and non-penetrations do not count, as it says right there. Fire for effect, yes, of course, that's of course. Pascucci's medal for destroying at least 2 enemy SPGs. Now, in my opinion, they should add another medal, the equivalent for the one the artillery gets when you get counter battery, when you're killing all the enemy artillery. You get Pascucci's for destroying 2, but what if there are 3? WarGaming hasn't thought about that, as far as I'm concerned. In my opinion, this was a double Kolobanov. Why? Because the best game that I've watched in the past was with a Hedzer, when the guy went 1 against 10. He was 1 against 11, if I remember correctly. Or I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But then again, still, amazing result. He killed 13 of the enemy team. He didn't get the Rezaina Heroes medal, which is unfortunate because that BT7 crashed like a Muppet. Pools medal for destroying at least 10. Yeah, I mean, Rezainas and Pools go together. Defender for reducing the friendly base capture by at least 70 points or more. High Caliber, of course. Speaking of High Caliber, I'm going to show you guys something amazing that he did. And of course, Top Gun. He did 6,126 damage, while this collage of Muppets did a combined of 2.6. 2.6, ladies and gentlemen. That is less than half of the damage that he did solo. 13 kills, base XP 2,381. Amazing. Amazing. Let's clap for this amazing result. And he did a total, he got a total of, yeah, that's right, 23,218 XP. Wow. Wow. And he says here, my best game in 10 years playing this game. My heart almost stopped. Anyway. Monsieur, what's your name again? Mulikolo, congratulations. A replay worthy of praise. And I will be contacting this person in-game because I would like to send them some gold as a token of appreciation. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell me in the comments below what you think. And I will catch you guys on the next one.